Oh, hello. I almost forgot that I started streaming. Yeah, I decided to play something more relaxing after coming from the gym. And Syberia 3 is one of those games that I can play without, well, with my almost trembling hands and arms. uh, yeah, last time I don't remember where we went. I think we managed to forge a passport and to get to the city nearby. And I guess we're trying to find what's his name? Kirk. Kurk. Uh his prosthetic leg. Alright, I need to turn on my controller. Just tell me if the game sound is too high again. It's pretty high though. Maybe I'll let's do it like this and is it good now? Well, I probably should test these things out before I start streaming, but nobody's watching, so who cares? Okay, we're on the coast. Lots of rusty things. Oh, let me move my mouse cursor away. Okay, where can we go? I guess we can go that way. Or we can go that way. To the lighthouse. Always choose the left option first. Can I open these doors? I guess not. Ooh, people.
Believe me, it's a really good thing that the nomads can't just come and go around Valsambor as they please anymore.
Oh, right. It's called Valzenbor. I didn't remember the name of the city or town.
That big boat, the Crystal, it's been rotting at the dock for years.
Mm-hmm.
Things are heating up for Mayor Bulyakin.
Can I talk to the main guy here?
It is absolutely fresh, miss. Listen, miss, it's fresh.
Wow. There are... Sorry, I'm gonna check one thing. If I know how. Is there a... Is there an audio? I have no idea how high the sound is. It's very frustrating because it's... I should probably use different settings for different games, but I use this setting for Mega Man and for this. So if it's too high,
Apparently they have good prices.
Since the town hall closed the port, we sometimes get the impression we're living in a ghost town.
I almost always forget the mouse cursor. Wow, this is quite depressing place. Can we jump into the water? No. He still hasn't learned how to use stairs quickly.
Hi
Ooh.
there. Anything biting?
As if. 20 years there's been fewer fish, but sometimes you can get lucky. Go figure. It's really odd.
You seem to know the region well. Maybe you can fill me in a bit. I'd like to know a little bit more about the local legend. I was told that there's a monster down there, living at the bottom of the lake.
It's not a legend.
And how can you be so sure?
I've
When
seen
the
it.
lake froze over earlier in the season, people would go out and make holes in the ice in the middle of the lake, then fish like that. Sometimes they would even set up these cabins for the winter next to the hole. The old folk always said you should only cut a small hole, just wide enough so the fish could be pulled through when you landed them. No more than that. One day, this guy who was kind of odd cut a really big hole. To make it easier, he said. In case he caught a really big one. You don't have to believe me, but he's the one who went into the hole. Backwards. Into the depths. In less time than it takes to say it, the monster's arm came through the hole, then dragged the poor guy down to the bottom of the lake. That's why the old folks say never make a big hole in the ice, because of the monster that lurks below.
And how do you know all that?
Because the poor guy was my older brother. And I was fishing just next to him that day. So you think what you want. You have a good day, miss.
Hmm. Ooh. We're gonna fight the monster. Can we go in? No. So that's it. Can I go this way? No. Well, that was pointless. I always put the... Run. Okay, there was nothing there. So I guess the main town area is on this side. Ooh. Surprising camera angle change. I'm sure we're gonna use the boat somehow. Let's ask. Let's ask him if he's okay.
Are you okay, sir? One more step and you were in the drink.
Ian, It's me, Captain Obo.
Oboe.
Obo! Proud commander of the just as proud crystal. So don't you, sir, me.
Well, delighted. Captain, I'm Kate Walker. I'm looking for Steiners, the clockmaker.
If I fall in the water, sailor, it'll be to go straight to hell. So don't fall in the water, sailor. You understand? Bastard's waiting for me.
Who are you talking about?
The monster of the lake is waiting for us all, miss. Everyone's time comes eventually. To finish the work. Come on, back in the fight. Because you can never lower your guard. Never.
Never. So there is a monster in the lake, I guess. Are we gonna use the boat? That's the question. Let's go inside. Dead end. Ah, there's nothing here. Oh no, we're stuck. Oh, this way. Let's stay outside for a second. Hmm. Ooh.
The crystal. Isn't that the boat that the drunk in the port was talking about earlier?
She has a very good memory. Something here?
As deserted as the outside.
Oh.
Hello? Anyone here?
I'll just take a peek. Nobody will ever know.
What is it? Captain Oboe's logbook. Can we read it? Well, my Russian is kinda bad. Oh, I can use... Which one is X? This? This? Heavy. I'm not gonna read it to you. It's about monster, I guess. Its eyes, I suppose, are beginning now that I've thrown the old log overboard. So that everything is ready. Room for my account, my confession. Vodka. They asked me to become commander of the Crystal. I was a young wolf dressed as a nice and proud merchant marine. Yeah, yada yada yada. Yeah, you were a good captain. Yeah. I accepted. Yes, yeah. Okay. Nothing really there.
Poor
Of
Captain. Even though his superstitions terrify him, he's obviously dreaming of a second chance.
why not read all? Oh my. Baranur is the town just across from Valsenborg. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Power plant. Baranur became the radioactive hell. More radiation. So given the crystal's record and it's gone. Of course, there's one line here somewhere that you have to remember at some point. Amusement park rescue team wait for them to come back with survivors, then take everyone back to the Valsenborg clinic until all the survivors were safe and sound. But the first few crossings went as planned, and things got out of control because that's when Neat arrived. Fear. After all those crossings, the radiation. He says, no, yeah. They didn't believe him. Nameless terror, glacial and dark like a moonless night. So he's talking about the monster. All those arms, evil eyes shining with a cunning and malevolent intelligence. Probably some kind of, octopus. So yes, I know I can never make up for the harm I caused by the... Oh. So he left. And left all those people behind. That's not good. Is this the last page? The lake, the cunning devil height, it all costs. Now I process. I can stop looking at the crystal's ignition key, that old trinket that's been in my pocket for 20 years. Vodka is empty. Jacket. Okay, that's all. That wasn't too bad. Was my reading good?
It looks like it needs repairs. Too bad.
Nothing here. Okay, this has been uneventful so far. Some stories about a monster. Let's go down. Okay, I'm 100% sure that we're gonna use this boat at some point, and we have to somehow persuade the captain to help us.
Nobody here either. It's more and more like walking through a ghost ship.
What am I looking at here?
Wow, what a lot of room.
What? I didn't get that. We come from here? I don't think so. So yeah, it's a ship. It's a ship. Who knew? Complete waste of time. So,
As deserted as the outside.
so let's go back outside. If I remember how. Oh, there. A Russian luxury car? Another trunk, perhaps? Yeah, most likely. Can I go? I mean, it seems that every door is locked or unpassable, I guess. Oh, I can go inside. Of course, it's a bar.
Someone stole 3 chickens last night. I bet it was those damn thieving Yukos again.
Yeah, we can't always accuse the foxes. You should go see about complaining to the mayor with all the others.
I
I
hope you
can't
find the
understand
tavern
why those
agreeable,
damn
miss.
savage.
What?
Vlad the boss does whatever it takes to keep the place cozy. With everything going on, that's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
There's some making them stay connected to their religion. They believe in a whole pile of nonsense.
Oh yeah? I heard that someone up top decided to order them to stay here. From central administration. And Mayor Bulyakin can't do a thing. His hands are tied.
So what? So we have to have the nomads in our homes?
That's what I heard. But I know that the mayor would also love to see the Yukals cross the lake and burn themselves in Baranur.
We're pretty lucky with all we've been through. At least we've still got places like this.
The lake is haunted by a demon. It's watching me. Waiting. I can feel it.
Right.
That shape there in the water. What is it?
It's the monster.
There's something about those nomads at our doors they're not telling us.
It's been hard to sell our produce since the port closed. And now those nomads show up and undercut us.
Someone was trying to come through the walls here. I'm not that loud, aren't I?
Excuse me, please, miss.
Yes?
I'm looking for Simon Steiners.
Simon Steiner is my grandfather. My name is Sarah. Sarah Steiner.
Pleased to meet you, Sarah. I'm Kate Walker. Can you tell me where I can find your grandfather's workshop?
Of course. You'll find his shop is at the end of the alleyway, on the left, just as you leave it, in the main avenue. Can I ask what you want with him? Because he's rather old, you know.
I'm accompanying the Yukol caravan. Apparently your grandfather is supposed to be making a mechanical prosthesis for Kirk, their spiritual chief, who had a bad accident recently. Without the artificial leg, Kirk won't be able to go along with the great migration of his people. And on top of that, the Yukols won't leave without their guide.
You're accompanying the Yukols? My God, you're so terribly lucky. When I was little, Grandfather used to tell me all about their adventures, full of mystery and magic.
Let's talk about the Yukols.
You seem to like the Yukols, Sarah. I get the impression that's rare in Valsambor.
It's true that when it comes to the Yukols, people around here can be a bit silly. They go out of their way to make the nomad scapegoats for all of the town's problems since they got stuck here.
But you don't, do you?
Of course not. Grandfather told me that he has actually seen 3 or 4 of the great ostrich migrations in his lifetime, and he always really respected those strange people. He even made sure I would admire them too, you know.
Okay, let's talk about her then.
Do you like life in Valsambor?
Oh, there's really not that much to talk about here, you know. I spend all my time here or with Grandfather since he got sick.
Oh, he's sick.
There was no one who could keep an eye on him for you?
We can't afford it, I'm afraid. I also think I prefer it this way. My grandfather is my only family.
I guess you're pretty close to your grandfather?
Yes. Of course he can get a bit grumpy, especially the last few years. But he's actually really adorable, and you should see the work he does. Give him a few cogs and springs, and he'll give you some unbelievably incredible invention. He almost makes mechanical objects seem alive.
I see exactly what you mean. I used to know someone like that too.
The only problem we have is that business collapsed when he got sick. I really do believe that if I didn't have the waitressing jobs to make ends meet, we'd probably have to close up shop.
Thank you for your help.
I'll be stopping in to see Grandfather on my next break. Maybe I'll see you there.
Yes, I hope so. Goodbye, Sarah.
I already forgot where the place was. Somewhere left by the avenue.
I'd rather be left here on my own if you don't mind, miss.
Sure.
Ah, miss, delighted to see that you finally managed
Oh,
to get
it's the
the Yukon.
dude in the
Yes,
camp.
thank you very much for the pass.
Well, now that you're at last here, you'll be able to taste my famous borscht.
It would be my pleasure, but I do have to find Steiner the clockmaker right away.
Simon Steiner? Ah, in that case, you should speak with Sarah, our young waitress. She's his granddaughter.
Let's talk about the captain.
I met that man recently. A certain Captain Obo. He doesn't seem very with it.
And he's been that way for 20 years, miss.
Wow.
20 years. Can you imagine? He used to command the Crystal, the boat that made the crossing between here and the amusement park, on the other side of the lake. And he wasn't the same man then.
Is Simon Steiner well known here in Valsambor?
For a long time, he was rather popular. You know, he isn't just a clockmaker. He knows everything about mechanical objects. He repaired everything for everybody here in Valsambor. He also designed the amusement park on the other side of the lake with a colleague of his, a French automaton creator, if I remember right. You could say Valsambor owes a lot to Simon Steiner, miss. So when he got sick, I offered to hire Sarah to help a little. You understand?
I think his friend was the infamous Hans Vorarlberg.
How are things in town? They don't seem to be going that well.
If you ask me, the atmosphere is horrible. At least half the people don't want the U-Calls right at our door. Most of the shopkeepers even made the decision to go on strike over what they saw as unfair competition. Also, Valsambor hasn't been the same in the last 20 years. There it is.
I'm off. Thank you again for your help.
See you soon, miss.
That's the nice man who helped me leave the Yukol camp. I should go thank him.
Oh,
All those
sorry.
youngsters trying to act smart to impress the Steiner girl. It really gets to me.
Someone's jealous.
I'm not standing here because I'm happy, you know, miss.
I'd really suggest you steer well clear of Captain Obo, miss. He's always basically drunk as a skunk.
The crystal took across
Yeah.
more travelers ever than any other ferry from Balsamore.
Is this a dead end? It kinda seems like it. So the clockmaker's place must be down here. Oh man, so many places to go. But there's nothing. Nothing to, interact with. It's kind of weird. Oh boy.
Lost your way, pretty girl?
Ew. Is he following me? Or her? Oh, I found the place. If I could open the door somehow? What the hell?
Hello. Are you Mr. Steiner? I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Steiner. My name is Kate Walker, and I've come to pick up the prosthesis for Kirk, the Yukel spiritual guide.
And well, dear Miss Walker, Dr. Efimova has informed me that the young man was not yet in any sort of condition to withstand the operation, and that...
Mr. Steiner, are you all right?
It is impossible. That pendant you have around your neck. I would be very obliged if you would entrust me with it for a moment. Please, Miss Walker. Mein Gott! An XZ-2000
Oh, sorry.
automaton heart in perfect working condition. A compensating spring memory. Pendulum ventricles and small mechanical pumps. Everything seemed in excellent condition. Donnerwetter! Where on earth did you steal this, Miss Walker?
Steal? I didn't steal it.
What? Are you calling me a thief, Mr. Steiner? I haven't stolen anything from anyone. This is all I have left of my friend Oscar. Give it back to me right now.
Ah, so. And yet I am actually very familiar with this type of precision mechanism. An infernal precision. Incredible, unique expertise. For this was a Vorarlberg automaton, Miss Walker.
Yes. It was Hans Vorarlberg who designed this object. Tell me, did you know him?
Oh, yeah. He even lived here a few years. We did a lot of work together. He taught me so many different things, you know. So it is useless to try and make up silly stories, Miss Walker. And I am afraid that I am not about to allow you to leave here as long as you have not told me the truth about where this object comes from.
Okay, let's talk about Hans.
Don't bother locking me in, Mr. Steiner. If you must know, the truth is that Hans Vorarlberg was someone who was very important to me. I accompanied him on a very strange journey throughout Europe. And that object in your hand is the only souvenir I have of that adventure.
That proves nothing, Himmelherrgott! Hans would never have given this to...
Yeah, take it easy.
Mr. Steiner, are you all right?
My heart...
Ooh.
My medication! Quickly!
Just don't move. I'll go and get your medication right away.
Where is
No
it?
medication in sight. Empty.
Don't say it's in one of these.
Make yourself right at home. Don't mind me. I just own the place.
Okay, probably not there. Maybe the medicine is down here.
Who would store medication in this mess?
A crazy clockmaker. Oh, there's the...
Kirk's prosthesis. But it looks like it isn't finished. A woman's writing saying, "Grandfather, don't forget to take your medication 3 hours before dinner."
3 hours before dinner. Is that... Yes, that's crystal. Nothing... Oh, right.
Fantastic.
Okay. There's something there.
Old press clipping.
Oh, more to read. I hate reading in games. I love reading it in real life, but not great. Tempest in a teapot. Okay, there's a very Chernobyl-like, Chernobyl. No. There's something else here.
Store medication in this mess.
I don't think the medication is... I don't think it's here. Or maybe I missed something. Okay, let's go. What is that?
Store medication in this
Oh,
mess.
right. So it must be somewhere upstairs. Maybe it's in the... Maybe down here?
No medication.
Doesn't open. Locked. 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 Maybe I can open only one at a time. I can't close it anymore. Well, that's stupid.
My heart. I need
Well, why don't you tell me where your medication is?
All that clattering must get really tiring after a while.
Yeah.
No medication.
None of these open. Could be in one of these, but I don't. There's some kind of trick to open these. Oh wait, one thing I have to try. Ah, I have to. I'm so stupid.
A prescription.
I had to like use my thumb to like I'm stupid. Let's read the prescription. 2 vials of spironolactone, 3 boxes of lactic. Take daily. Capsules. Okay, not much help there.
That could do him more harm than good.
What is it?
Nothing that could help him.
This could help him.
No medication. There's no point. Nothing that could help him.
What? Well, okay. Wait, there was something there.
Empty.
Wait.
Tea.
Oh. So, when is the tea time? Yeah, that doesn't help. I probably need the right time. Did the prescription say anything? That button. When is his tea time? Oh.
no medication in sight.
It's probably inside this clock, but I have no idea when the... Do I need to know what...
All that clattering must get really tiring after a while.
How can I know when the tea time is? Well, that doesn't help
A
at all.
prototype for the clinic aviary? Still nothing. Fantastic.
I feel so stupid again. Am I missing
Who would
something?
store medication in this mess?
It's in that clock, but...
Still nothing.
Ooh, there's the... cup. Okay, now what? Anybody know when's... when the teen time is? Do I have to try every... Maybe it's 12 o'clock. Who knows?
All that clattering must get really tiring after a while.
So, you would abandon me to my fate?
How about you tell me when your tea time is? Did I miss it? Oh boy. Nothing here. Be anything. 1 o'clock? No. $11? Oh, it moves. Right. 2 o'clock? I don't know. This... I don't know what to do.
A prototype for the clinic aviary?
Anything. Maybe I have something in the here. Don't see anything.
Nothing that could help him.
He would be dead already. Ugh. What is that? Open.
No medication.
This is so bad. So many clocks here too.
Look at me. Are you satisfied? I just can't handle any aggravation anymore.
And you can't. 4 o'clock. Well, let's try that. We wait. I think there's a hint somewhere. That I have missed. Exciting. Just waiting. How's the sound, by the way? This is so exciting. 1 more minute. There has to be a better way. How did you know? How did you know? Russian customs.
Get my medication.
Yeah. Here you go.
Thank you for your precious help, my dearest Miss Walker. I'm afraid I may have judged you somewhat hastily.
Don't mention it, Mr. Steiner. Tell me about the prosthesis. I need to take it back to Kirk very quickly, if, of course, you agree to let me have it.
Yeah. I just have a few small adjustments to make. It involves very precise and meticulous mechanics, understand?
Will it take long? I'm sorry to insist, but I also have to give a hand to those unfortunate Yukos. I need to help them get across the lake with their herd of ostriches. I'm so worried about them.
Once the mechanical leg is at last ready, I can go to the clinic and bring back young Kirk to you. That way you only have to worry about what happens to the other Yukos.
It was 4. It was 4. It was at 4.
Well?
You'd do that, Mr. Steiner? That would really be a great help.
So, perfect.
Wasn't it 4
Now,
o'clock?
dear Miss Walker,
It was 4 o'clock.
are you aware of what lies in store for the nomads when they reach the other side of the lake?
You want to talk about everything that happened in Baranor 20 years ago.
How on earth did you hear about the story, miss? The authorities have always done everything that was in their power to keep this terrible business absolutely quiet.
I read the ship's log that Captain Obo wrote at the time. Tell me exactly what happened there, Mr.
Better
Steiner.
now?
It has become a true hell on earth since the time of the last great ostrich migration. Please join me downstairs for a moment, Miss Walker. I'll show you exactly what I mean.
Ooh. We are going to watch a movie here.
Look just next to the films there, Miss Walker. You should find a film on Baranor.
Elves? Well, isn't this great? Do I just have to guess again? Maybe it's this one down here. Yes. Okay. No, it was 4. It was 4 o'clock. Wasn't it? Oh, I guess I have to use the film reel. This button here. A movie time. It's like Chernobyl.
Baranor has been nothing but a field of ruins and desolation since a week after the explosion of reactor number 3 in the nuclear power plant. Baltimore is on the other side of the lake, sheltered from the prevailing winds, and fortunately it seems to have been spared from the deadly radioactive clouds. Our town was mobilized to go to the aid of our neighbors. Although our town's means were modest when compared to such a catastrophe, there were nonetheless among us some brilliant mechanical engineers. In record time, they developed a small army of automatons capable of helping the affected people. Those men and dogs of steel could go where a human could no longer set foot without becoming seriously ill. Over there, they could be excavators, rescue workers, and stretcher bearers.
Oscar! They all look like him.
Truly magnificent pieces, Nishvar. The XZ2000 model is most assuredly one of Hans's major masterpieces.
Their mission was to bring back any survivors of the catastrophe to Baltimore, where the victims would receive the best care in Dr. Zamyatin's clinic. The Crystal, the ferry usually responsible for linking the towns of Baltimore and Baranor every day, carried the new type of rescuers to the scene of the drama and brought back the survivors of the catastrophe.
So Baranor suffered the ravages of a nuclear accident. But according to that film, the automatons you designed with Hans should have helped save lots of lives, right?
I'm afraid that's not how things went. Because of Captain Obo, who... Ah, that must be Sarah. Please come this way, Miss Walker. I'll introduce you.
The city is probably full of automatons just walking around.
Miss Walker, may I introduce you to Sarah, my granddaughter?
We've actually already met. Haven't we, Sarah?
I actually owe Miss Walker a candle. Thanks to her calmness and peace of mind, I'm still here and on my feet. She found my medication and gave it to me before it was too late. Donnerwetter.
It took me like a half an hour.
Ah, you're being so very naughty, grandfather. You absolutely must let Dr. Zamyatin examine you.
Come on, stay calm, my little child. When I go to the clinic to take the prosthesis to the young Yukol, I'll stop by and see the good doctor. Until then, why don't you make yourself really useful to Miss Walker? She's looking for some way to transport the Yukol caravan to the other side of the lake.
Well, I think I've already found the solution. The boat in the film, the Crystal, it must be the ship that's docked in the port. If it was able to transport the automatons you and Hans built, it could carry the ostriches across the lake.
Ah, that's not a bad idea. But unfortunately, there's a slight problem of size, dear Miss Walker.
Which?
What on earth do you mean?
Obo became a poor wreck when he simply abandoned our automatons in Baranor. The coward now drowns his sorrows in vodka. He's convinced that he fled because of the monster in the lake. Heh! Apparently the imbecile saw the monster, Himmelgott. So he went back on his tracks, abandoning all the automatons in Baranor, as well as the people they were there to rescue.
Grandfather, I know you're still really angry with Captain Obo because he abandoned the automatons that you built with your friend Hans and Baranor. He was supposed to wait for them. They were going to take all the survivors they found in the rubble to the boat and then bring everyone here to safety in Valsambor. But in the end, when he got to the beach at Baranor and saw the disaster and all the dead, he became really afraid. The disease, the radiation. He must have had an uncontrollable panic attack, so he immediately turned back, dumped the machines on the crystal into the lake, and came back empty-handed to Valsambor. And the automatons have been there ever since, in hell. But who knows? Maybe today he'll want to sell. I'm sure Kate will be capable of convincing him to help the Ukels. I have to go do my waitressing shift in the tavern. Come by and see me later on, okay? Captain Obo will be there.
All right, then. I'll try and convince Captain Obo. Thank you for everything, Mr. Steiner.
I don't know if I really should wish you good luck, dear Miss Walker. Baranor is only an open grave now.
Okay, I guess that's a good spot. Good spot to end the stream. In this episode, we drank tea. That was pretty much all that we managed to do. Next time, I guess we're gonna try to get the boat moving. Or the ship moving. It's a ship. It's not a boat. So yeah. See you next time. Bye.